Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sakura and I love exploring new countries and sharing my real, honest travel experiences with you. I just finished exploring beautiful Cambodia and now my journey in Thailand is about to begin. To kick things off, I want to share a super helpful, honest comparison between Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport and the airport in Cambodia. This video isn't sponsored, there's no faking it. This is just my real experience as a traveler, hoping to help you out. If you're planning a trip to Southeast Asia, I think this comparison will be incredibly useful. So, let's get into it. Let's start with first impressions, right from the moment the plane lands. When I landed at the airport in Cambodia, the feeling was instantly calm, quiet, and simple. It's a smaller airport, so it feels very peaceful and wasn't crowded at all. It's a gentle introduction to the country, but landing in Bangkok is a completely different world. The moment you step off the plane, you feel the energy. It's huge, it's busy, and it has a very international vibe. You immediately notice more people, more movement, and just a lot more energy buzzing around. Both experiences are perfectly fine, but the feeling you get is completely different. Cambodia is relaxed, while Bangkok is exciting and full of life from the get-go. Now, let's talk about the airport size and design. The difference here is massive. Cambodia's airport is small and incredibly easy to navigate. You really don't have to walk much at all. Everything from immigration to baggage claim is close together. You can get through it pretty quickly without feeling lost. Bangkok Airport, on the other hand, is gigantic. Seriously, be prepared to walk. You'll be walking through long corridors using moving walkways, and at times it feels less like an airport and more like a massive modern shopping mall. It's impressive, but it can also be a bit overwhelming if you're in a hurry. So, if you prefer a simple, straightforward travel experience, Cambodia's airport is for you. But if you enjoy the scale and amenities of a big, modern international hub, then Bangkok Airport will definitely impress you. Next up, let's discuss the immigration experience, which can be the most stressful part of arriving in a new country for many travelers. In Cambodia, the process was quite simple. There are fewer immigration counters, which means the lines were generally shorter during my visit. The officers were calm, and while the process felt a bit slower and more manual, it was easy and stress-free. In contrast, the immigration hall in Bangkok is huge, with many, many counters. Depending on when you land, you might face some long lines. However, the whole process is extremely professional and well organized. They have systems in place to manage the crowds, and it feels very efficient. Having just come from Cambodia to start my Thailand journey, I can say that Thai immigration feels more modern and high-tech, but Cambodia's process felt more personal and relaxed. Both get the job done, just in very different ways. Now, what about the staff and communication? This is a really important factor, especially if it's your first time in the region. At the airport in Cambodia, I found the staff to be friendly and willing to help. However, their English proficiency was sometimes basic. There were moments where I had to use hand gestures to get my point across, which is totally fine and part of the travel experience. In Bangkok Airport, it's a different story. It's a major international hub, so many of the staff members speak clear, fluent English. They are well-trained, professional, and very helpful when you need directions or information. For a first-time or nervous traveler, I'd say Bangkok Airport is definitely easier for communication. You're less likely to face a language barrier there. Let's move on to baggage claim and customs. After a long flight, you just want to get your bags and go, right? At Cambodia's airport, this part was a breeze because it's a smaller airport with fewer flights arriving at once. My baggage arrived really fast. The baggage hall was less crowded, and the customs process was very simple and straightforward. I was out of there in no time. In Bangkok, you can expect a bit more of a wait. With so many international flights, the baggage belts are busier, and it naturally takes longer for your luggage to appear. There are also more people, and you might notice more security checks and a more formal customs process. Neither experience is bad, it's just a difference in scale. Cambodia is quick and simple. Bangkok is bigger and requires a bit more patience. Okay, what if you have a long layover or you're just hungry after your flight? Let's talk about food and shopping. This is where the two airports are worlds apart. Cambodia's airport has the essentials. You'll find a few food options, some basic cafes for a coffee or a snack, and very limited shopping. It's enough to get by, but it's not a destination for dining or retail therapy. Bangkok Airport, however, feels like a giant shopping mall that happens to have planes. The options are endless. You can find incredible Thai street food, international restaurant chains, luxury brands, tons of souvenir shops, and cafes on every corner. If you have a long layover, Bangkok Airport is hands down the winner. You could easily spend hours just exploring the shops and trying different foods. What about comfort, cleanliness, and staying connected? In terms of cleanliness, I have to say both airports were very clean and well maintained, so no issues there. But at the airport in Cambodia, the facilities are more basic. You'll find standard seating areas, and the overall environment is calm and quiet, which can be nice. Bangkok Airport is designed for the modern traveler. There's free, reliable Wi-Fi throughout the terminal, which is a huge plus. You'll find plenty of charging points for your devices, dedicated rest areas, and even lounges and sleeping pods if you need them. For a long wait, Bangkok is significantly more comfortable and better equipped to help you relax and recharge before your next flight. Finally, let's talk about getting out of the airport and into the city. Transportation and connectivity are key. From the airport in Cambodia, your main option is a taxi or a ride-hailing app. There are fewer public transport options available, so it's a bit more limited and can be more expensive. Getting from Bangkok Airport into the city is incredibly easy and affordable. You have so many choices. There's the airport rail link, which is a fast and cheap train that connects directly to the city's public transit system. You also have official taxis, ride-hailing apps like Grab and Bolt, and numerous bus services. The variety of options makes transportation from Bangkok Airport much more convenient and budget-friendly. So let's wrap this up with an honest final comparison. There's no winner or loser here, because it all depends on what you're looking for. The airport in Cambodia is calm, simple, and far less crowded. It's a gentle, easy entry into the country. Bangkok Airport is modern, huge, and incredibly tourist-friendly, with endless facilities and connections. I've now experienced both as I start my Thailand journey, and I can genuinely say I love both for different reasons. Your preference will really depend on your personal travel style. Are you looking for efficiency and simplicity, or a world-class hub with all the bells and whistles? I really hope you enjoyed this honest comparison. If you found it helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on what's next. And I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your own airport experiences. I have a lot more videos from my Thailand adventure coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.